Hey, bud. Just getting started. Worked pretty late tonight. And I just finished dinner. I'm going to stream for a couple hours before I go to bed. Guess we can get started. So, for those of you that can see this, it says day 6 up there. Don't worry, I didn't die. I'm in my creative world, where I've been doing some testing. I've been testing how to get the pillagers to spawn. So, this is the despawn sphere for me. So let's go down, take a look. This circle represents the area where mobs can spawn, and outside of it they'll despawn. So I started with it a little higher, and then made an area that was the perfect circle around here for the pillagers to be able to see the iron golem, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then there's a system down here that catches all of them, sends them all over here to a water elevator, which shoots them high into the sky, and they all come up. So everything's loaded, and then they come up here and land right there. And so that I can stand here, kill a ball, get the bad omen, and then if you look down, as soon as they're gone, more spawn in. They all see the iron golem in the middle, but they can't get to him. They think they can in these 4 spots, and so they run across. And if they somehow get across and get into the water will push them back until they hit the magma blocks, and then they'll die. Pretty simple. But so this is the concept we're going to be working on over at our villager outpost area. And I think now Jay is the one that does the surrounding box. So I want to enable this box. If we look down, you can see that this spawning area in this one is sort of kind of in the middle of our box for spawning. In the new one, I wasn't sure if I was going to have to make multiple layers to get enough pillagers to spawn. The new one, I'm going to aim to put this right below the top, and then I'll do some testing to make sure they spawn. And then that way I can keep the sphere as low to the ground as possible without actually being able to spawn things. And that'll mean that I am able to maximize the amount that I can do with minimizing the amount that I have to dig. Because for this, I had to dig a little bit over here off this corner where the tree and the beehive was. I've already dug some of that off, but I don't want to have to do a whole lot of digging. So yeah, the hard parts of this build are going to be that I have to make this water tunnel that for the elevator, and I have respiration 3, but I really don't want to risk drowning inside this water tunnel since we're on hardcore. So that's going to be a little difficult, but we'll get it to work. And then once we're done, that means we'll be able to come in. I'll probably move my nether portal that's down underneath the outpost. I'll probably move it up here. And then over there is where, in our hardcore world, the other portal is. So we'll have this portal connects. You come in here. There's pillagers spawning below you. You kill them. You get bad omen. You go through the portal. You go back out. Go through that portal. And then you're there, right in the raid farm, ready to go. Does that all make sense? Good. Hope so. So we're going to leave here, and we're going to go into our hardcore world and get started. I just realized I have not changed my titles on the streams, so I need to do that too. Okay, so let's do... I'll pause it here for a second. I'm going to just update my titles. I don't know. We'll try to work out some of the details on some of our new software that we have set up. So I'm going to go to the actual streams to manage them and change the titles in there. I did it. It did a thing supposed to do update all. Okay, so it did update there. Didn't update that, which is kind of annoying. So we'll update that. Stuff that I should have done before I started, but I was just excited to get in tonight. So I have Twitch's information updated. Let's go to YouTube and update that as well. I use Pretzel Rocks, which is like a streaming service. So I just have a station I'm playing. With Pretzel, I pay for the premium version, but you can go in and set your search settings so that it will only play music that's Twitch friendly or YouTube friendly. In my case, I set both since I stream on both, and so it's all royalty free music that you get. But like I said, I think I pay $60 a year for it, but they do have a free option. I just don't remember it. Yeah, it's pretzel.rocks if you wanted to check it out. In fact, it has in the chat, it has the link to, I think it's pretzel.io or whatever, but pretzel.rocks is their main website. But if you click on that, it takes you to the song. The songs are really nice because you can actually use them in like in YouTube videos and stuff too. That's right. I bought the premium pretzels instead of buying you a $50 PlayStation gift card on my birthday. I'm a horrible friend. But at least I acknowledge it. I don't need this up. Just wanted to change the things. Okay. We're in. A while ago. It's just an inside joke we have. I guess it's not really a joke. I think Sai actually expected me to send him a gift card on my birthday. Okay, so let me think. I don't remember what I was doing last time we were on. I know I moved a villager up to the Nether portal and blocked him in. I put these carrots away because I don't need to breed any more villagers right now. I think I'm just gonna head right over to the... Oh, actually, no, I need to repair here for sure. So I think we're gonna have to stay here for a little bit at least. Get some things done. Because all my tools need repairs. So I need to put that in my offhand. What's up, demon? Yeah, I might try to get netherite. I don't know that I want to work on that tonight. Maybe. In a little bit. I really do want to work on at least getting the setup started for my bad omen farm. Now that I have designed how I'm going to do it. But I want to get my at least my pick completely repaired because I'm going to need it. Iron. Do I have any extra? No. Let's go down and get some lava. We'll do it that way. That means I need to put away... Oh, I got so much junk in here. Bricks don't belong in here. This is my tool chest. Where can I put bricks? I'm gonna put them down here for now. Feathers go with the mob drops. Emeralds go up here. Iron can go up here too, though we can go trade some of this iron in. That over there. I can go up there. Ooh, bunch in there. I'm gonna put the arrows away for now. I'll bring a stack. I'm gonna need more torches, maybe. That's enough for those 2 rows. That's enough for that. And then 2 more. That's how many buckets I can do right now. One thing I need to do, and I'm going to write myself a note to remember to do it, is I had it set up before on my stream deck when I was using Pretzel a lot to be able to like thumbs up a song if I liked it. I didn't do a playlist. So eventually I can just have like a couple of different playlists. Because then I can start making like playlists for different moods and stuff, which I think will be a nice thing. Before I get too far, all my sound levels seem pretty good. Music's not too loud. You can hear me. Game sounds you can hear. I might need to turn them up, cut them down because we were in the. Good deal. Still working on getting everything set up, but I think I've done a lot improvement in the last few days. Cool. Lava's all good. You mean Stevie Wonder? If so, then yes. I grew up in the 80s, so I knew all about him because I'm an old man. Okay, let's go get another load of lava. I'm trading to get experience to help prepare tools, but I also... actually, I should have had that on. Yeah. I gotta keep reminding myself. I've gotten so used to Bedrock that you have to have tools in your hand to repair them that you can't... I forget that you can put them in your offhand sometimes. Even though I just did it. Funny how quick like a habit disappears once you don't do it regularly. I can do all of these without losing one of the lava. But I'm also trading to get emeralds because I want to get a bunch of glass from my librarian. I think so too. I'm most of the music I like is older music, like even older than me, like going back to before I was born. There's a lot of good new music too. I mean, some good new music, I should say, but there's so much good old music, which now is classic rock. Makes me feel old. But another band I'm a big fan of is the Smashing Pumpkins. Makes me think of high school, and I still enjoy them every time I hear them. Though I have seen Billy Corgan live, and he is not as good live as he is on his albums, unfortunately. Okay, let's use this lava as fuel in here. I won't say the horrible C word. I guess I'm allowed to say it today, but I'm still not going to say it. Guess we'll use the rest of this too. Nice thing about using this lava over here is I get the buckets back and I can refill them. I think I'm going to grab a big inventory full of cobblestone because I have a ton of it. Cook it off. Alright, so let's grab what emeralds I have, which is not a lot. Buy some glass. I have a couple librarians that sell glass right now. Not as many as I would like, but I have some somewhere. I should mark which ones sell the glass to. Because I always seem to not find them till the very end. Alright, so that one's maxed out. What you got now? 20 for a name tag. Not great. Are you the only one I have that sells glass yet? I definitely need to work on getting sugarcane farm up soon. just so I can more easily trade with librarians. That's cool. It is very late. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good night. You can always rewatch the replays on YouTube. I put them all up there in the playlist if you want to. Sorry about that. I had to take a minute to take care of something. I have a dentist appointment coming up on Monday, but the tooth I'm going to see is really causing me some trouble, which is one of the reasons I've been up so late recently. Hopefully I'll get some relief soon. I think I'll do a little bit of fishing because another way to get XP while we wait. And the cod would be useful. I'm trying to think about, I want to check something out. So my fisherman trade, let's see, that's the barrel. Oh, it's 15 cod for 1 emerald. I thought it was smaller than that. I wonder if I zombify them, how low that trade will get. But I can't really figure that out yet because I haven't been to a fortress, another fortress to get blaze rods yet. And I think I would be okay if I was really careful, but I would much rather have a totem in hand when I go do that for the first time. It's almost repaired, then we can go do something interesting. Might do a little repair on the shovel too, because I'm going to need that. Still getting breeding going on. Look at all that glass. Set there. Go over here. This can go in to get cooked. A rain or something? Yeah, I think it is. What? Okay, so it is the looting dude who sells glass. Where's my... There we go. I was just checking to see what my stream stats were, and it was being weird. It's good now. Alright, let's call that good enough for our repairs. I think we should have enough to get done. The other thing is that once we get this farm built, it'll be a much faster XP system, which means that we can get a... Oh, this is supposed to be one. Okay, so I want to put... I'll put this away. Put this stuff away. I'm hearing a cat. Is that in the music, or is there a cat? Okay, so let's drop off those. And I'm going to grab a bunch of stone to bring with me. I think I have a ton over there, but that'll be fine. This is all lit up fine because I just need it to be one, but I felt like maybe just a little extra torches in case something happens. Okay. I didn't have a torch on top of here? That could have been bad. Okay. Everything looks good. I don't see any bad guys anywhere nearby. Oh, well, you went right through. No, 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 don't go out there. You're dead to me. Jerk. Didn't I pick up the door? It's not. Okay, so for right now, I need to block that off. I'm gonna block this off so they can't go back out through the portal. And I'm getting your boat. Go that way. Hate you. Just so you know. Hate you super much. Here we go. The ambient music in the Nether Waste is really, like, it's good, but it's like sometimes really creepy. I mean, I know that's the purpose of it, and that's why I say it's good, but sometimes it's like, I don't really want to hear that. Okay, so I do not want to put him through quite yet. Just wanted to get him over here. Oh, it's 9 o'clock at night. I just realized I never put any torches up on top of there. But we could technically have something spawn on top. Let's get over here, get to sleep, and then we will figure out what we're gonna do. That farm was an experiment, which was a fail. That's okay. Failure is good. Failure is how you learn. So I'm just gonna take this whole thing down, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I should have brought sunblocks. I'm dumb sometimes. Let's see, that's... So water's on top of that. I want to go up through there. Nobody up here. nobody up here. Need some caffeine. Yeah, whatever. I didn't really ever taken any time while I was up here to just kind of look around and see what we see. There's some spruce over there. It looks like maybe a flower forest. There's some pumpkins, which we'll need. I think I have my render distance set the whole way up. Let me check. I do. What's that doing for my frames? Only getting 36. Let's see if we can't change that up a little bit. At a distance, we can do less. Let's do 12. See how that helps. Not great, but I also don't care. Fine. I can mess around with it later when I'm not in the middle of my stream. I had that set up on maximum while I was working in the creative world last night because I wanted to make sure I could see everything and render everything. I'm thinking about what I need to get in order to proceed with this farm. I want to at least get the basic layout started. So the first thing I'm going to work on is getting a ladder that I can use to get up and down for the whole thing. And then I can start marking off areas using my shapes in Mini HUD to determine where I'm going to build the different layers. I would like ideally to have it designed so that I am as close to the ground as possible while the farm is still as high up in the air as possible. That way, I can have a good spawning rate without having them having to go through a water tunnel that's a ridiculous amount through. The other thing is in my creative world, I made it so that the water tunnel went off to the side. And I think I'm going to try to design it in here with that not being the case. I want the water tunnel to go up through the middle. It's going to mean using 4 golems. But I'm not really worried about that since I have an iron farm. I can go get enough iron to make 4 golems pretty quick. I should... Give me 1 second. There was a farm I looked at while I was trying to design it, and I want to make sure I remember who it was so I can give him a shout out for being a little bit of inspiration for me. So let's go to my channel, let's go to history. So the 2 that I was looking at to design this, and I don't, again, you know, with Minecraft, you know how it is. You see a farm and somebody made a tutorial on it. Doesn't necessarily mean it was their design. They may have just made improvements on it, or they may just be showing their audience how to build it. But the first 2 people I watched was Grey Matter Gaming, and I watched Chapman Farms, and they both showed some similar things. I'm going to use some of those concepts. I'm also going to not use some of them. I'm not going to put the pillagers through the nether for my purposes. I'm going to put them through a water elevator. Chapman Farms was designed to put them through the nether to get a large amount of them. I don't want to do that. But they both use the same basic layout, and that's something I used. They were also both kind of geared towards like building them early game kind of thing without a lot of resources, and I don't need that super much either. I think I have a handle on what I want, but Grey Matter Gaming and Chapman Farms, both YouTube videos I watched. I will try to recall, actually make myself a note. We'll try to link those videos when I save this stream to the playlist so that if people want to see the tutorials that I watched. I didn't watch them all the way through. I just kind of watched to get the concepts, so mine's going to be quite a bit different, but there will be some similarities. There were some pretty good ideas in those farms. I usually do my best if I'm using other people's, or getting some inspiration, or even just straight using somebody else's ideas, to link their videos, because A, I want to make sure people get credit for the work they've done, and B, if I found inspiration from those videos, or some a helpful tutorial, or just some helpful tips on how to come up with my design, I feel like other people probably will too, so it's a good matter, of course. So if I ever don't, and you want to know which video I was talking about, remind me and comment, and I will find it and add it to the description or something. One of the reasons I really like making Minecraft videos and streams is because the community is really helpful with that. So I want to be a positive part of that, not a negative. Glad I didn't do that. That was on the wrong side. Okay. So I built a mob farm that was like based on the etho design we've seen me make many times, where it's just like a single couple of small pads and then water in between them. Didn't work. And then I did some testing on it in creative, and even when I got it to work, it wasn't very good. So I watched a couple videos with different designs and came up with something of my own that I wanted to do. So I'm removing that one so I can build the other one. I'll quick switch over to the creative world again where I was designing it so you can see what we're going to be building. This is the creative version of the world. It's not a copy of the world. It's just same seed. So here. But so this is the creative version of it. So that square represents the thing. The yellow box is the bounding box of the pillager farm. So inside that, only pillagers will spawn. The red box, the yellow one. The red box is the despawn sphere for when I'm standing right here. And so you can see down on that platform, pillagers spawn. They try to get to the golem. They fall into the trap and they get pushed into the water. And they get lifted up above and brought to me. Then I can murder them. So what we're going to build is based on these concepts. We're going to be changing it a lot. This is just one to test it to see if it worked. So yeah, I would have just gotten more bad omen there because I just killed a captain. So I get a pretty decent amount of pillagers coming with this design. And so my goal for tonight's stream is to get the framework built, so I have stuff to work on in the next couple streams. But basically, I want to get a ladder from the base up. So let's grab some. Yeah, let's use that because I'm not going to build with birch. So I'm going to need ladders to go up about 200 blocks from level 60, so 140. That's not quite enough. Let's do a little bit more. That should be more than enough. While I'm here, I want to throw in some stone to get some smooth stone, because I'm going to want to use that in my build. This is what marks the exact center. So that cobblestone wall is the center of the pillager tower, but also the floor that spawning is based on, because of that's the floor that had the chest on. So before I removed, I didn't need to do that. Before I removed pillager tower, that was the floor where the chest with my goat horn was in. But so I'm gonna want my water tower to go right up through there. So I think what I'm gonna do is build with some stone bricks to mark it. This is gonna be the center of the farm. Let's put it right there. I'm going up very high, so just in case I fall off, I want some water down there. So we're gonna go up to about 220. I'm thinking right now about the server that we had, the first server we had, maybe it was the second. We had the Triv owned, and it was European based. And so I had a lot of lag on that server. And every time I tried to pillar up, the lag was so bad that I would be pillaring up and then all of a sudden I would be over here and I would fall. So I couldn't pillar up. All right, ladder time. Really digging this music. I think I picked the folk station tonight. It's not bad. It's nice and relaxed. Very chill. Okay, let's do a little platform up here. This is going to be the very center of the farm. I kind of would like to build my AFK spot at the center of the farm. So I don't know what height I'm going to build it at yet. For now, let's add in Under shapes, we're gonna do a despawn sphere. And figure, let's make it blue. And we'll enable that. And we're gonna remove this one. Because that one was for the other design. For now, we'll leave it like that, and then I can make adjustments to it when I'm down on the ground. I also want to turn on this box. Okay, so if I put this, let's go down a couple blocks. If I put a platform here that has darkness on it, well, light level 0. When I go up to the top, the despawn sphere here is so high up that none of the world is loaded for mob spawning. So this will be the only spot where anything can spawn. So I'll be able to see what can spawn there. If I get just a pillager, then we know that that level is good. If we get anything else, we know that we need to go down another couple blocks. And it should spawn during the day, because they were spawning based on block level. They didn't care about the sky level. It is a really small spawning spot, so it might take a minute. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Well, I guess we'll see what happens when it's completely dark, because that's about to happen. I don't see anything spawning at all down there yet. Wish I had a spyglass. I should have made one. Might have to build a bigger platform. Huh, this pillager spawned over there as soon as I came down.
Some of us will rise in the afternoon, make it on time to the bench. Major explosion coming pretty soon, making us all out of French. And we're done in a cannibal
This is really odd. It's, I mean, I realize it's a really small platform, but if it's in the pillager area, it should be spawning pillagers. If it's too high, it should be spawning all manner of mobs. Because it's the only part that's loaded. It doesn't seem to want to spawn a dang thing. They just didn't give it enough time. It is a really small platform, so it's probably trying lots of spaces to spawn. But you would think after a while it would spawn something. Maybe kind of stack of arrows on it. I just realized I didn't know if I brought any. There we go. Something spawned. And it looks like a pillager from here. So that's a good sign. That means that that platform is at the right level that it will spawn pillagers. And I think I'm going to go with the fact that my box is right. Because I think that I did the math all good. So that means that that's pretty much the one of the highest levels that I can put that platform. So the next thing I want to test out, let's put a light on that level. Now we won't have any pillagers spawning on it. Ooh, look at all those mobs out there. Jeez. Turn that off. Try to remember to turn it off when we don't need it, just because it'll look much better. Let's sleep. Okay, so the next thing we want to work on is figuring out the despawn sphere. So let's turn it back on. We'll turn off the yellow button with that. So we want to configure this. I want to lower it down until it touches the ground. I think that what we should do first is work on removing some of this. I think I'm going to end up going lower. Let me do... I'm going to be careful doing this because there might be mobs around, but I think I'll be alright. If I go into free cam, there are some caves under here I would have to light up. But I could probably lower that sphere down pretty far into the ground and still not have trouble. Let's start with this. So all I would really need to do is light this up so that I don't have anything spawning up here. I think it'd be better if I removed it. Let me look around and make sure there's no creepers around here. There's one. There's lava there I need to worry about. No other creepers. think we're good. Famous last words. Since I'm out here in hostile territory, though, let's turn hostile creatures up. And then we're gonna remove some of this to lower it down, just for aesthetics mostly. When I did that, that lowered the center of this despawn sphere down to 202. I'd like to get it. Basically, I want to lower the center of that despawn sphere low enough that think of the best way to word this. Door did not want to work the way I wanted it to. So basically, the lower I can get the spot where I stand to that platform, the lowest I could make it is 24 blocks away, because I think that it's still, the pillagers won't spawn if I'm within 24 blocks of it. Right now, let's go see what the number is up there. Okay, so the number on top of this platform right now is 113. And right now, this sphere, with basically it's all empty, except for that little spot I have to clear out, is the center of it is at 202. So I'd be standing at 202, the pillagers would be spawning at 113, which would mean that I would have to run them through a water elevator that is, so that's 87 or 97, right? Yeah, 87 to get to 200, and then I got to go up another 26 blocks to 228 to drop them. So that's a 113 block water elevator, which is fine. I can build a 113 block water elevator. But that means that's time that it takes for them to go up. And the faster they get up to me, the faster they die, the faster more can spawn. So, first thing I want to test, turn this off again. Every block counts. So I was saying I will leave this here the way it is. Villager spawned on this one. But I think I can go a couple blocks higher, because if I go to this layout and show it, Yeah, the top of it is 1 block higher. So the question is, will that spawn pillagers? Or will it spawn zombies and the like? Okay, that still spawned pillagers. That's great. That's great news. So if you remember, if pillagers spawn, that means they're the only thing that can spawn. Because the pillagers will only spawn inside the bounding box and nothing else spawns inside the bounding box. So let's try one more level up. And we'll keep going until we get a zombie or pretty much anything else. Because once we get anything other than a pillager spawning, we know no pillagers will spawn and the rest of the stuff will be a problem. Once I get past 24 blocks, we should have spawning again. But we might need to go higher because the closer we get to the top of this tower, the better the spawning on that little platform because the rest of the world gets unloaded. That's also a pillager. Awesome. The reason I want to get this as high as I possibly can is because in order to bring the AFK spot down, I have to spawn-proof the area on the top of the world where the bottom of the sphere brings. So if I bring the sphere down another block, it'll be fine for now because I can spawn-proof that area or I can dig it out or whatever. But if I go lower, I'm going to run into those caves, and then I'm going to have to go in and fill them in or dig them out or one or the other, you know, kind of thing. Okay, so this is outside of the box that I calculated. So if my math was right, then this should spawn other mobs other than pillagers. If we're still getting pillagers, then my math was off a little bit, which is perfectly possible. Oh, and something spawned. Oh, everything... Actually, that's probably... Nothing else is probably going to spawn until sunsets. Because pillagers are the only thing that can spawn in the light. So that's probably a pretty good indication that this is not going to spawn pillagers. Because they would have spawned already. Once darkness comes in, we'll probably get some zombies and... stuff. I just hope we don't get Enderman. Last thing I need is an Enderman teleporting around, knocking me off of stuff. Alright, I think I'm willing to call it that is accurate. Because I would rather not have a bunch of stuff spawn on there. Shoot me off this ladder. That's good. We determined the level that we're going to build the farm at, or the spawn platform at. Okay, I'm going to turn off the boxes so I can see what's going on. This, I just need to make sure I have it above light level 8. Right, let's go sleep. See creepers and stuff everywhere. So I'm actually going to sleep, and then I'm going to climb all this ladder the whole way up to make everything despawn. Because I don't want to have random creepers that might pop up on me. And then we'll keep working on digging out that corner. This is our next task. Thanks. There was a creeper behind me that time. Technically. He's still over there to my left. So I'm going to climb to the top of this ladder to make him go away. I have the top of this platform lit up, but if by some random chance something is up here... Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't have to hate you forever. Nope. Refuse. I refuse. Okay, so now that we're up here, we're above the point where this blue sphere works. So nothing is loaded. Because we're even higher than that area being loaded. So since it's daytime, all my mobs have despawned. I can dig without worrying about a creeper popping up around me, except for from a cave. Okay, so we got some things figured out. So this platform is where I'm gonna build the spawn table. Look at that pillager over there, just chilling on that wall. I think you're so slick. I want to do. Let's configure this. Let's lower this down. 10 more blocks. Oh, before I come down, what did I actually end up getting this platform up to? So this platform's at 115 now. And so if I were to figure this despawn sphere where it is, it's at 192, and I got to go 26 blocks higher than that to do the drop shoot to make them half a heart. So that's 218. So that's still 100 blocks between the spawn platform and the drop. So that's still a lot, and that's don't need this anymore. That's digging down to get rid of a big chunk of stuff. Probably have to go even lower. But that's okay, I can do that. I can also always build the thing, and then if I want it to go faster sometime in the future, do an upgrade where I dig it down deeper once I have better tools and stuff. And then I just shorten the water elevator. That might be the best way to go. Because frankly, this part, I'll probably dig down a little bit just to make it look neater. But I could just light the top of this up really well, and then I wouldn't have any issues. The farm would work fine. But I think I'd like to get this at least even with that floor. just for aesthetic reasons. I downloaded Torchlight Infinite to try playing it because I enjoyed playing Torchlight when we did our series on it. I have not tried it yet. But since it came up in Steam, I was like, why not? It's... I think they're pretty sure that's what it's called. Hold on, let me look. I think it's the one that's like cross-platform on the PC and on the mobile. Is it? Yep, Torchlight Infinite. There's a global launch reveal later today, it looks like, or it was today, for the new season Cube of Rapacity. I just assumed that it was like a newer version or like a different version of Torchlight because it's the same look and feel. Anyway. Might give it a shot. I thought we had talked about it before, but I don't remember. Maybe I thought about mentioning it to you and forgot to. That's a possibility. I'm not saying it's necessarily something you'd be even interested in, but I just thought of it while we were talking. Has your night gotten any better? I meant your night at work, but I see what you did there. Oh, I see. You have a temp buzzer going off. Good luck with it. Try not to die. I'd like to make it at least to day 180 before I call it a night tonight. Wow. That sucks, man. I've worked for a lot of places very similar to, I mean, not in the scope of what you're talking about, but in the fact that they put profits ahead of people, and I never liked it, never will. Yeah, that sounds even worse. So, like, it's not like they're putting your safety in the line of profits. It's just they don't fucking give a shit. Oh, sorry for the language. Go down to this level, and then I'm gonna work on something else, because I don't want to spend the whole night just digging. I'd like to actually get the layout of the farm placed in. Alright, where's this lava at, too? I wanna... get rid of that just to make sure I don't accidentally fall into it. Actually, this looks like let's go down to this level. Once we get the whole thing down to this level, then we'll move on to something else. Fucking pig. I am not doing so great with keeping my language under control today. Been trying. Because it's one I got from the village. The village was all their beds were yellow or white. I could grab some shears and make a black one. As you know very well, I don't normally watch my mouth. but I try to when I stream. Just to keep it more friendly for the audience. Some people might not be... I personally don't care about that, but some people might. But I'm never going to be the kind of person that doesn't swear at all. It's just not going to happen. Gotcha. Oh, you mean when you were talking about work? Yes, I noticed that. When I was just streaming on Twitch and I wasn't keeping the replays, I cared about it a little less, because eventually that'll go forever. But I'm trying to be conscious of the fact that if I keep my streams up and I don't edit them out, anything I say can be seen by anybody at any time. So when I have newer people coming in and they go to watch, I want it to be as friendly as I can make it without changing my whole personality. No, those streams I will set to mature only. And maybe we'll do something with it. I don't know, but I have too much fun with Grandma Denny to say no to that. I guess we could just do them on Twitch too, but they could be Twitch exclusive streams. Someday we'll have to bring Grandma Denny to TikTok. I mean, I don't do anything on TikTok, but I noticed that Restream does have it built in that I can add a TikTok account and stream directly to TikTok from it. That's what made me think of that. Oh, good Lord. I would very happily watch an OnlyFans stream of Grandma Denny just so I could pay money to make sure she keeps her clothes on. I would consider it a charitable service to the world. Oh, the problem with flattening this side out is the farther down I go, the bigger it gets going outwards. And so it's more and more blocks. Which I'm sure you understand, seeing as you just... That's the true butt crack of 82. 1882. Very funny. I'm sure you understand as you just flattened out an island. I remember when I was up there having spawns up here. Okay, they're good. Let's switch this for that. So to celebrate my 100 subs, I'm still planning on doing a stream. Do you think I should do it just on YouTube since it's celebrating the YouTube 100 subs, or should I do it on Twitch too? It'd be kind of fun just to do it on YouTube. I might. That's what I think I might do. Just because I'm celebrating it on thing. The thing is, maybe this one I'll do it on both, because I am also... I have 100 followers. I just hit 100 followers on Twitch as well. So it's kind of 100 for both of them. I don't know. I'll give it some more thought. It's probably... That stream probably won't happen for at least another week. Because I have to plan out what I want to do. I think I'm still gonna stick with what I had originally planned of doing a 5 or 6 hour stream where I play Oxygen Not Included and play it on a new asteroid and play it from beginning until I get a rocket going. I think that might have actually been your idea. Only cans? I think you told me something about that, but I don't remember what it was. Frostpunk I could definitely get into. Remember you talking to me about it, and I don't remember what it was, because I'm tired. Oh. Just want to see my reaction to it. Um. Okay. I just looked at the screenshots of it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Do you understand the weird things that I get in my Steam, what do you call it? Recommendation feeds because of you? I think you probably do understand. That's probably half the reason that you recommend those games to me. I'll just be cruising along through one of those recommendation queues, and all of a sudden some porn game will pop up. And then I buy it. No, I'm just kidding. The chat delay is not so bad today. I did some tweaking on that. Maybe that's better. I'll have to pay attention when people are actually chatting, just to see what pops up, how long it takes. Just checking something out. Just thought of I wanted to look into. Yeah, I did set it to 0. I was looking at your Discord message. Appreciate it. Okay, good. Well, for a second there, my mic wasn't working again. done TNT stuff yet? I don't really want to blow myself up. That is something I could do here later. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to... I was thinking about it while I was digging here. And while I do kind of want to make this farm as efficient as I can, because, you know, I like to do that. It doesn't need to be super efficient for what I need to do now. So I think I might lower the despawn sphere to where I want it to be to make the water elevator shorter. And then later on, I can just keep working on digging the area out or using some TNT to dig it out. Why are you spawning over there? Oh, because there's a spot over here. Did he just disappear? Am I imagining things? Almost down to the level of the obsidian, which is where I wanted to stop. Going to see now? That's a possibility. You know, I am 85 years old. Why, back in my day. Excuse me. Need some more caffeine. Where did I put my caffeine? Even if I don't end up using TNT in this area, I could definitely, once I get a beacon, come back here and dig it deeper, and do all kinds of stuff. The other thing I'm not sure about is the reason I was building the raid farm over in the ocean was because of spawning as well. And so I'm building this, my platform kind of high up in the air. I don't think you call tech support when you fall in and you can't get up. But since I'm building the platform for this farm so high up in the air, I could potentially build the raid farm up there and combine these two farms. But I don't think I want to do that. I would really kind of like to build the farm based off of Kelp MC's design. And I'm not going to copy block for block because that's no fun for me. But I am going to use the concepts. But assuming we make it far enough. Pizza wasn't any help. I thought CPU stood for come pick me up. Assuming we make it far enough, I'll definitely be doing some fun with TNT in the spawn chunks, because I want to make a spawn perimeter. Which is going to mean making a world eater, which is going to mean lots and lots and lots of TNT stuffs. Okay, we're gonna stop right here. I'm tired of digging. We'll work on this more later. What I do need to do, go in here, and there. Ooh. What did I just hit there? I don't know. I broke something. Light level. Threshold safe. 1. Oh, that's what I did. So now I had it at light level threshold safe 9 because that's what I need in there. But up here I just need 1. Now I can go through and light this whole area up much more efficiently. Bedtime. I also noticed while I was up on the platform that there is quite a big area of sand over there that I could dig up if I need it. But honestly, now that I have access to creating villagers for glass, I don't really need sand that much. I can save the sand for when I want to build with sandstone. Because you know I love sandstone. I actually don't mind sandstone. Maybe sometime I'll build a pyramid. We're going out into areas that were dark a minute ago. I'll watch out to make sure I don't get some mobs spawning. Always makes me nervous when I'm going into areas that had darkness. When I'm looking at high ground. Maybe I should light this up from the top. Did you watch Etho's Limited Life series? No spoilers, but it just finished. I think that's far enough out. Get this little bit here. I'm running kind of low on torches now. Let's see if I have any more in the house. But we got a good distance in this direction where nothing can spawn, which is good. The Etho question? Yes, that was towards you. I know you sometimes watch his videos. I mean, you're the only one here that I'm talking to right now. You saw bits of it. The last episode just came out. I enjoyed that series. Okay, let's see. We'll have to do some more over in that direction later. But I wanted to design this. I need to stop for a second and switch over to the creative world again. just to see. I forget how big of a circle I made. The spawning platform. And that's kind of important. The reason it is important is because these pillagers will only go to the iron golem so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. And let's make sure. Yeah, so even right here, 28 blocks away, they will run towards the goal. Good deal. So this one is going to be designed slightly different than when I did it in there. And that's because I want my access ladder and the water. Actually, my access ladder, I guess, could be removed later. Because later I'm going to have the nether portal that goes straight up there. But I guess I still want the access ladder. Because I want to be able to get down to do work on the floor level. But yeah, so the... Oh, I don't have any blocks. I gotta go get some. But so because I want that area in the middle for the villagers to go up, I need to do some slight modifications to what I was doing. And I'm doing that because I think that'll make it better to get the let's get 2 more of these. Oh, I have one. I think that'll make it faster for the pillagers to get up to me. So let's go design that. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back to creative. Be enjoying being creative for a little bit just to design the center portion. So instead of having... This is all going to be the same. But instead of having this water channel go all the way over to the side and having all the pillagers have to, like, come down and go through all that, I want to kind of make a combination here in the middle where they fall into a trap and that takes them straight up to the top. But so what I need to figure out is, rather than having this, I'm going to be having a chute that comes up the middle. Let's do soul sand. So my first thought was maybe do something like this, which will hold the water in place, and then have it go up to glass, and then continue that up. And then I would have water in here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to break this and make it a solid block temporarily. Put water there, put water there. And then I was thinking I would have water in the 4 corners. I'd push them to the center. Why is there a water source there? Do they kind of get stuck like that? I also have dead spots in the sides here. So what if I did... It seems to pretty consistently do it. What if I put a water level up one on these? How does that make the water flow? Seems like that's going to push them up. Let's drop one. So that one gets pushed to the corner. He's tracking me, so he won't be doing that later. That gets him pushed up. I drop him in this corner. He gets pushed up. He lands in this corner. He gets pushed up. And if he lands in the kind of in the middle, now see that's where it becomes an issue. I was hoping that water would be going sideways. I guess if more of them came down, let's try that. So if I put one there, let's put a bunch there, see what happens to them. And then drop some more in. Still get that one there that's getting stuck. If this one's not here, that doesn't happen, right? I could make it like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because now... I think they're fighting each other to not get in. Guess they eventually push each other in. And they're not going to be coming in quite that speed, so... I like this. I think this is what I'm going to use. That means I need to redesign this part up here. Go back to the hardcore world, design it there. Oh, I've been streaming for 2 hours. It's already 3 in the morning. About that. Go grab some fences and some glass. And another bucket if I have one. Please tell me I brought another bucket. I sure didn't. I got iron in here though.
Slow down and remember, and find your way back quick to me, till I'm lost in late December. You know I'll wait through
Do I have any fence? Sure do. Awesome. Okay, so let's grab another bucket of water. Oh, I need to get trap doors too, which means I need to grab some wood. I need 6 times 4. I need 24, which means I need a little bit more than that. Alright, up we go. Okay, so that's my ladder up, but where's the center block? It's on the other side. So the water stream, I'm going to put glass on this floor level. Water stream is actually going to go up here. And that's the center of the farm. So then there'll be glass like this. I can put ladders on glass. Yes. Okay, so that's going to be where the water stream comes up, which means I'm going to want to have a golem standing on each of these sides. I'm going to mark off where the golem's going to be by doing this. That's what each side is going to look like. We'll put a golem in there. I'll have to go back to get some iron to do that. I'll probably do that in a few minutes before I get too far with this building. But then, so we determined that the 28 blocks from there is where the 28 blocks from here is where pillagers will come in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And then at the end of the 8 blocks, we're going to do this. Do it like this for now. So that's 10. This would be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. But you know what I should do, now that I think about it? Before I forget, I want to fix that. Also just realized I dropped one of those trap doors and I only have just enough. Down I go! Oh, the other thing I did is I made that out of glass and I didn't want to because I am the smart. This part I want to be glass. Over there, need it to be solid blocks. Now, glue it up solid block. What I'm gonna do, because I have it and I can, is go into here, do a shape, do a circle, add shape, configure radius. So if it's 28 blocks out, I'm going to do 28.5. I'm going to set the center here. And let's make it green.
Hi, Max. Did you come to say hi?
Go back in here, turn this one off, turn this one on. So if I did that right, that means that this block should go to the edge of it. It's farther. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, yeah, because we want it to be 28 blocks from out there, which means it's 1, 2, 3 more. I think I'm going to reduce it by 1. Because I want to be absolutely sure it's not too small. Or it's not too big. I don't want to have anybody standing on the edges. So now I can just follow this guideline. Make my cheaty circle. Need to light up much more often than that, because this is an area where pillagers would spawn. They will spawn anywhere it's level 8 or below. In fact, let's change that. Yeah. Always change it back. Go to generic. Light threshold safe is 9. That way we're really careful not to kill ourselves. I don't want to have a pillager shoot me off the edge of this without me paying attention. I definitely need to go get more torches and some more blocks. I think I just want to use the smooth stone to mark out the edge. Definitely not going to be able to finish this tonight, as I also need to go get some more magma blocks for the edge and some more glass for building the tubes. But at least if I can get this platform built, I'll be happy. Or at least a good chunk of it. I have another. I'm planning to do another stream Sunday. Who knows? Maybe another one tomorrow night, even. Depending if I can sleep. Torches. Aim for torches. Six. We can make torches out of dirt. To do first is design the rest of this area. So we have space for the golem. And then it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trapdoor, temporary block.
time you walk and come through that same feeling drops, and it all becomes clear every time you reappear. Tasted the salt of my tears. Without you, it's only down I fear. Drown in your eyes before I realize. Don't think I've got a chance. Took all I had to escape and run back to the hole I've dug. And it all becomes clear every time you
It's almost a quarter of the farm done. The spawn platform, I should say.
salt of my tears. Without you, it's only down I fear.
Just realized something. It's going to be an issue. I'll address it. Okay. Torches don't have to be perfectly placed because they're temporary. Oh man, making mistakes left and right now. Means starting to get to be the time where I should probably call it soon, because I'm just going to end up making dumb mistakes. I was really hoping to get this platform finished. So from here in, I want it made out of glass. In the end, all of this is going to have water on top of it anyway. but I want it to be glass, just so I can see down through to see the bottom of the water elevator. Now, to address the issue I'm having, is let's finish the rest of this call. But I can talk about what the problem is. Issue is, I was basing this on having a golem here, a golem here, a golem over here, and a golem there. But that golem would be standing right where the stairwell is. So really, this is the center. So this golem should actually be because this is actually going to be the center of how do I want to do that? Could make it so this is where the water comes up. And I could move the ladder. Make it so that there's glass here. Then I can move this ladder to be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I could put this out one more. Which would mean this side would also be out like this. So it's one, two, 1, 2. So then if this is the center, 1, 2, this would be where this goes. This is the center, 1, 2. So let me do that again. 1, 2, and then the space where the golem stands. So 1, 2, and then the space where the golem stands. So 1, 2, 3. There. That means this is still lined up with the center. This is still lined up with the center. That works. I think that's a good compromise. That means I gotta fix this whole ladder up above situation. Which is fine, because I needed to bring most of this off down anyway, because I was not going to make it as tall as I have it. You know what I want to do? Go back down. Before I do that, I want to remove torches over here to make this spawnable area. And we may have a serious problem when we come back down because of the things. But let's go up this ladder. I want to keep an eye to see what level they start spawning at. Yep, they didn't spawn at all. What the hell? Why you gotta be a jerk? I got one spawned. Enough to make me happy. I'm gonna go down to 150 here. See if I still have more spawning. They're still spawning now. I just saw more spawning. Okay, so they're all dead. Let's see if any more spawn there. I think that's level 15. Let's check. Shapes. Circle. Configure. That level is 115. So right now I'm at 150. That means that level is 35 blocks below me. The issue is you can see all the mobs spawning out in the distance. I think we're going to have to go a little higher if we want to have any consistent amount of spawning. Okay, so what we actually want to do is put that level here. Oh, just realized all my ladders fell. Up that trapdoor earlier. Is it going forever? Yep, it's going forever. No biggie. We'll leave that there for now. We'll fix that later. Go to 175 and see if we get a decent amount of spawning out of. Oh, am I out of glass? That's no fun. Day 179. Looks like I will make it to day 180 today, after all. So, I don't know if you noticed that, but as soon as daytime came, spawnings picked up. And that's because all this area got lit up. And I could definitely light up the area around here. That's not a problem. So maybe I will stick it on 150. I think 175 is not bad. 175 would mean it's 60 blocks up, so the water elevator would have to go 86. Let's do 165. Make my AFK platform 1 block higher. So it'll be like right here. This will mark this as this is going to be the AFK level. I think that's a good way to do it. Go light this area back up so we don't have them spawning while we're working. I want to go down and get some more glass. I gotta end soon because I have to get to bed. But I'm having so much fun. I don't have a ton more glass. I don't think I need a ton more glass here. So let's do, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And there's a trapdoor on the end of that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might need to go one more with this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because I moved this out 1. Of course, I didn't grab either of them. I'm over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need it to be 8, so I need to take these out. Need to go out one more block of glass. I can do 3 here. I think I need to go one more with glass along these. Yeah, because I want the glass to line up with the inner edge of the trapdoors. Then it's going to be magma blocks. Go down. Grab the stuff I dropped. I want to fix this ladder before I forget to fix this ladder. Oh, getting there. That was super dangerous for hardcore. And I knew I had the ladder there, and I also know I have feather falling on. But still, that was a risk I didn't need to take. Well. So this is where the ladder is going to come up the whole way. Going to go all the way up, and then I'll have glass around it on all the sides. So it'll be like this. Ooh, that's a lot of glass. Maybe I don't need to make it as thick as that. But either way, for now, we'll leave it like that. This is where the water will come up, so this will definitely have glass on all four sides. Golems will stand here, 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 and here. So that means I need to finish this side. So, temporary block. Stone, 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 torch. Cool. Let's go do the other thing on the other side. Temporary block. Stone, stone, stone. Torch. It's perfect. Oh no, I'm out of glass. Okay, so I need to go get more glass before I can continue with this platform. But I can finish this part. I don't have feather falling. I was just thinking, I had feather falling before. I didn't get it yet. So if I fall from this height, I might die. That would not be great. Should probably work on getting feather falling. So to finish this platform, I need to get more glass. I also need to get more magma blocks and more stone. But I have finished the circle. Let's go stand here in the middle where we're safe. Look at it in free cam. So it's getting there. I have the place designed for it. I need, like I said, need more materials. So I think what I'm going to try to do is try to make this the spawn block, which will mean that for it to work at nighttime, I'll have to go around and light up a big area. But I'm okay with that because it's not too much. It's just from here around to there. I already have a good chunk here lit up. And it'd be nice to have it all lit up anyway, so that I am safer here. So, all good. Eventually we could go down and also spawn-proof any caves that are inside that radius. And we would improve the rates even better, but I don't think that's necessary. I think it looked like we were going to get plenty without that. So what I want to do... Actually, no, I can do it from down here. Go get in the house first. Turn this off. Okay, so what we want to do here is we'll configure the circle. We're going to name this. So this is Bad Omen Farm spawn area. This is going to be temporary. Once we build it, we can delete it. This one, I want to change this down to 165. And then we're going to rename it Bad Omen Farm AFK Spot. Spawn area. This one I'll remove. This one we'll configure. We'll rename this to Villager Outpost Spawn Box. Okay, so we... Oh great, it's raining now. The thunderstorm. We'll make it day 182, sure, why not?
When I was young, I didn't know how to behave, but I found my way.
But so now, if I turn on the...
I would play with sticks and stones, pretend to fly away.
Bad Omen, AFK Spot, Spawn Sphere.
All the world, it seemed so big, nothing
This blue area is what we need to light up down here on the ground.
dream of all that I could be and
We'll have to switch back to 1 and do it, but let's get up to a high point. So you can kind of see how far out it goes. We'll look at it more next time. I gotta get headed to bed. I hope you enjoyed watching the show tonight, and I'll see you next time. If I don't get a chance to spawn tomorrow after work, to stream tomorrow after work, I definitely will be streaming Sunday, 4 o'clock Eastern. See you then. Bye-bye.